I've been married twice. The first time I was 30 years old and I wanted to be married. No ifs, ands, or buts. I knew God. I had accepted Jesus when I was 15 years old, but I didn't really walk with Him. If I'm being honest, I went ahead and did what I wanted to do and just expected God to bless it. So I married someone who had the same interests as me: getting drunk, partying, gambling, life in the fast lane. That life was full of fighting, unfulfilled expectations, and problem on top of problem. Although it did teach me that the party lifestyle would only lead to complete destruction. I was miserable all the time. I wasn't concerned about pleasing my husband, and he wasn't concerned about pleasing me. It was a pretty miserable 11 years. Then I went through a 20-year season of no man, no man at all. I spent those years becoming intimately familiar with Jesus and being so filled and transformed. It was incredibly peaceful, and I was able to raise my son during that season. I thought this was where God wanted me to stay until the day I died alone. That was fine with me since I'd been through a bad marriage and I didn't want any part of that again. This was a decision I made gladly and willingly. Fast forward 20 years. 6 years ago, I began a relationship with a God given man. And this was the man I was waiting for. And this marriage is so incredibly different than my other marriage. I genuinely want to please my husband every single day. And that effort is returned tenfold. We worked through our problems, all these broken parts in ourselves. We work together to be a strong, healthy unit and to seek God in all the details of our lives. The difference is night and day. Whereas marriage was such a chore to me the first time, waiting on God shows that His way is always, always much better than mine. God used the poor choice of my first marriage for my benefit, as He kind of always does. I can look back and see how He used that season to grow me a lot. The most amazing thing occurred during that season. I had a wonderful son. I wouldn't have him any other way. But aside from my child, that was a seriously difficult season of my life. Every single day was a struggle, and I am the one that forced it. I guess this illustration is to say that we can do things God's way, or we can force things to go our way. God will give us that freedom.